Hi, everybody. It's 2 o'clock on a Friday, and today I'm using the new Lawn Fawn Pull and Pop tab, and I'm making this little Easter card. You pull the tab, and the Easter pops up. Isn't that cute? I just wanted to show you that there's different things that you can do with it using a larger area. And I'm also going to just show you this quick little treat box for Easter. All right? So stay with me and I'll show you how to make them. All right. Now I've done the pull and pop with a couple of cards. Now this one is just with a single item. Make it pop. And then this one is the larger one. And that's what I'm going to do today. I just wanted to show you the different ones you can do. And I just think it's a really cute interactive card. This is what it looks like. So this is the pull tab. This is the, just to reinforce the pull tab. These are the indicator marks that you're going to put on the center of the card. This is the notch maker, and this is the stabilizing bar. Okay. And we have these in stock, I believe. Okay. So the first thing you do is you cut out your pull and pop and the stabilizer bar. And I've cut these out of white. And then you're going to cut out the cover for the pull. And I've cut that out of green because the bottom of my card is going to have grass on it. All right. And then the other thing you're going to do is take those line indicator ones and you put the little arrow on here to make your slots, like so. And you put it through your machine and you get your little slots for your pull and pop. All right, I'm going to take my pull and pop face up, and you can see, you can tell it's face up because it has the stitch lines. Now, I found this the easiest. I just took it and I run my, oops, wrong thing. And I just create that line. That's the wrong thing. I'm just going to get my embossing. There is a score line there. I'm just making it deeper. All right. And then it folds very easily. Okay, so you just fold that like that. So I'm just folding it. And if you go back and forth, it seems to fold easier too. Now they use a ruler. I just found this easier, making the deeper grooves on it. Okay. Just go back and forth like so. And then this just folds up. Okay. So it looks like that. All right. So now you're going to take the piece of paper that you have the little holes in and you're going to flip that over. Now they have a little arrow there, so it's easy to see which is the bottom. And you're also going to flip your pull tab. You're going to put the bottom through here. And then you're going to put the top through here. Now there's little tabs here. You can see them right here. 1, 2. Those you're going to slip through that hole. And there's no problem at all. All right. And then it looks like this. Okay. And then that folds up. Okay. So on the back, it looks like this. On the front, it looks like that. You can see the movement already. All right, now you're going to push that right up. Now you're going to put the stabilizer bar on. Now the stabilizer bar, there's 2 little score lines. You're going to fold one away from you and one towards you. So it looks like a Z. Okay. Now I'm going to put some glue on this one. And you want it so that you can see the square. Okay, so there's the little square. And there is a little line there, little indent. You want to put it above that little indent. So it's about a 1/16 of an inch. And it goes like that. Now, we're going to fold that over and fold this tab up and put some glue on that and fold this tab over. So the mechanics of it is quite easy. And there it is. It's really not hard to make at all. Okay. Now we're going to, I've already cut my grass out. And I've taken the little notch maker. So pretend I haven't already cut that out. And then you just take your little notch maker. And there's 2 little arrows, one and one there. So that goes on either side of the pull. All right, either side of the pull. And this part of the notch maker rests on the paper, on the edge of the paper. So it looks like that. See that? So this is on the bottom of the paper. And this is going to create the notch. And there it is. So that will go on there like so. Now, I've cut this out of green because I have the green grass. So you want to put your tab in the closed position. Okay. So I've put it in the closed position. And I'm going to cut some off. Now I'm going to cut a little below or a little past the bottom of this. All right, so I'm going to cut it about here. Okay, and now the reason I'm doing that, because I should have done it on the other ones, is so that when you put it on your card, you can have room to pull it. Okay, it just hangs over just to the end of the card instead of the end of the mat. All right, now I'm going to put my tab cover on. Now, obviously, they make this long enough so that you can have it for slimline. You can have it going portrait. Your tab pull will be shorter when it's in landscape position. So this is my cover right here. So obviously it doesn't need to be way up there. So I'm just going to cut some of it off. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to use liquid glue because then you get wiggle room. And I'm just putting glue on here. And then I'm going to slide it under that bottom slit and push it up. And because it's liquid glue, you do get that wiggle room. And I'm going to cover that up. And there we go. Okay, So now I'm going to put my grass on. Now I want this, when you're cutting this, you want it to cover this bottom slit. So my grass does that perfectly. When you're putting glue on this, you're going to do it in a U shape. So I'm going to put glue here, here, and here. And put glue here, here, and here. You don't want anything to interfere with that mechanism. So I've got glue here, 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 here. I don't have any in here, and I don't have any around the tab pull. Okay, so I'm just going to put that on there, like so. And then you can see that you can just pull that and it works. I do like having that little extra piece down there, which I didn't on my prior ones. Okay, now we're going to make the front. I'm using this Happy Easter. We have them in stock. Happy Easter by Lawn Fawn. And it's a large word die. And it's great. I love it. So I've cut it out twice in the purple, and I glued them together to give it some stability, and it also gives it some dimension. There we go. Now I've cut this out of a stitched rectangle. That is 4 by 2 3/4. Okay, and then for this one, I'm going to put it on to a green mat. And my green mat, just to show you, you can even put it bigger. It's 4 3/8 by 3 1/8. I really think this is one of the easiest. Maybe I should put the dots. I'll put the dots. I think this is one of the easiest mechanisms that they've come out with. Okay, so now I'm just going to put adhesive here on this tab. And then I'm going to put this and just center it. Okay, I'll just put some weight on that. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to get my little guys that I'm going to glue on. I did have a little tulip, but I don't know what happened to it. Okay, so now I can pull that tab and look at that. I love it. Now, you could put a gift card in here if you wanted. That would work. Let's see here. Yep, you could put a little gift card there if you wanted. But I'm going to make a little scene. Now, I don't want the scene to show. So I don't want to go past my card. So I can actually put a few more things in here than in my last one, because there's a little more room. So I'm going to put this one in. I'll do it a little different. I'm going to put this one. in the grass. And this guy's hopping. So now those are covered. Isn't that cute? And I have a little butterfly here. And I'll put up in the sky. There we go. And then I have these little chicks, and I'm going to put those on my card. So one can go there. And one there. And I think I'm going to put the third one in here. Maybe right there. Make sure it doesn't show. All right, now there we go. There's our little scene. Actually, oh, it's probably glued on there. No, I can pick it off. No. All right. And then I'm going to take it and put it onto a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card. Now, when I'm putting it on this card, again, I'm only going to put it here and here and here and here. So I'm making these little L shapes because it does move. Okay, so I've got a little L there in the 4 corners. See that? And then it allows it to, the center part to move. So I'll put that on. And then, so it lies flat. And then you just pull this. Okay. So that is my pull and tab. I love it. Just to show you some different ways of using it. This one says, jumping to say hi, it's your birthday. This one's Happy Easter. And then this one's the larger one, and which I like better. The reason I like it better is when you pull this up, that part's covered pretty much. And I also like having the tab just a little bit below the card. It'll still fit in an envelope. All right, so that is the pull tab. Pull and pop tab. So I really think it's one of the easiest ones to make. You saw how quickly that went together. So I knew this was going to go really fast, so I'm going to do a little treat box. This is a stamp I used. It's called Extraordinary Easter by Lawn Fawn, and I've used this on several of the cards. The other thing that I used was the large Happy Easter by Lawn Fawn. All right. All righty. I always like making little treat boxes for the table. So this one I am going to show you how to make. This is from the Paper Pixie. She always has great little 3D boxes. All right, you're going to start with a piece of paper that is 6 1/2 by 6. And on the 6 1/2 inch side, you're going to score at 1/2 inch, 2, 3 1/2, and 5. Then you're going to turn it, and along the 6-inch side, you're going to score at 5/8, 1 3/8, 4 5/8, and 5 3/8. So basically what you're doing is you are doing 5/8 and 1 3/8 on both sides. All right. All right, now we're going to do some cutting. I don't need those big scissors. Okay, so down here we have 2 little rectangles on this side and 2 little rectangles on that side. So I am going to cut those out, okay? And I angled this a little bit, and I'm cutting the score lines out. All right. And then I am going to cut up to the second score line on each one of these side score lines. Okay, so I've just 1 score line here, 1 score line there. I'm just cutting up to those. I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to do the same on this side. So I'm cutting right in the center of that score line. Okay, so it looks like that. All right. Now I am going to cut off this first little section here on this one and this one, but I'm not doing it on the second one and the fourth one. So I'm going to fold the second one and the fourth one under. Okay. And then I'm going to trim off this one and this one. And then I'm going to just notch the sides here, or miter the sides. There we go. Okay. So this is full and this is full. I'm going to turn it around. And I'm going to do the same on this side. So this is going to be the same. So I'm going to tuck this one under, and I'm going to cut this one off and notch the sides. And then I'm going to fold that one over and cut this one off and fold the sides, or notch the sides. All right. Okay, I'm going to take my bone folder now, and I am going to fold on all of the score lines. Okay, these ones I'm just going to fold back like this. Okay, so I've got them all folded. Okay, we're going to do some corner rounding. And these tabs here that we didn't cut, we're going to round them. Okay, so I'm going to, and they're easiest to round when you fold your paper back, so they can just get that corner. Okay, and then I'm going to do this one. So I'm just folding this side. And then to get this one, you just fold the other side. It's just easier to get a rounded corner. Okay, so now I'm going to do these sides. I'm going to fold this over. This one, I'm just going to trim this off. If you see parts of your score lines, you can just trim those off. So this goes in there. And this one here. And then I'm also going to do this one. So this one, I can see the score line too. So I'm just going to trim that off. You get a better rounded corner if you don't have that extra paper from the score line. All right. So there it is. There's our little box template. Okay. Now I'm going to put on my papers. So I just cut some of this gingham paper. And it is one and a quarter by 3. And I cut 4 of them. So I'm going to put them in each of these sections. So it's 1 and a quarter by 3, and I've cut 4 of them. Okay, so it looks like that. Now I'm going to flip it over, and at the second score line, I'm going to fold this over, and I'm going to put adhesive on that 1/2 inch tab, and then I'm going to fold this over on the first score line like that, and then it creates our box. Now I'm going to fold these little tabs in, and I am going to fold these in, but these stick up. See that? They stick up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold them together, and I'm going to take my 1/8 inch punch, and I'm just going to punch a hole. Now, if you want to hold that in place, you can always take a little paper clip, and then it'll hold it. But I'm pretty confident that it'll stay like that. So now I'm going to put this in, and in the center, I'm going to punch a hole. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same on this side. So fold in those tabs, fold these so you get that little thing sticking up, and then put your hole punch in and punch it in the center. Okay. All right. Now at this point, you're going to fill it with your candy. Now this will fit. Woo, this will fit. There we go. Little eggs. You could put a little gift in here if you wanted. It'll fit Ferrero Rochers, a couple of those. Whatever treat you want. All right, now I'm just going to thread some ribbon through here. Like that. And then you're going to wrap it around, and you're going to thread it through this side, both of those holes. You could use ribbon, twine. I've got some organza ribbon here that I had left over from something, and I've given myself ample here. Okay, I'm just going to tie a bow. So see those little ends? Aren't they adorable? Glue all over my fingers here. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to get my tweezers because that helps hold that in place. Okay. And then I can tie the bow. And then take my tweezers off. My tweezers are like a third hand there. All right. And we'll just kind of fix that bow up. Don't think I need it quite that big. And there we go. Okay, there's our little box. Isn't that adorable? So cute. And then I'm just going to stick this little guy, and I can just glue him on there. And there we go. How cute are those? So I'll give the pattern for those. I'll put it in my PDF and get that done for you. But they're adorable little boxes for Easter. Okay, so that was 2 things today. The pull and pop. Where's my card? Pull and pop. Adorable. And my gift box. So if you are interested in interactive cards, I think this is probably the easiest one to purchase, and I think it's very versatile. You can use it for lots of things, so it's money worthwhile spent. Okay, all right. I've got a few things here. Excuse me. Okay, I have these stamps, and it says, hello, spring, best wishes, happy graduation, happy Easter, happy Father's Day, and happy Mother's Day. So, and it has the die to go with it. So together, they are $33. I'm going to give you $10 off. So basically, I'm giving you the die for free. Okay, I've got about 6 of them with the dies. And so I'm going to give the die for free. If you'd like one, now's the time. It's got Happy Easter on it, Happy Mother's Day, Father's Day, spring, best wishes. These are great. It even comes with the die. I'm giving you the die free. So if you'd like a set, let me know. Okay. Yeah, so you just have to basically buy the stamp. The stamp is $23.99. Okay. What else do I have to show you? Oh, we got this Vicki Boutin foundation paper in. And it's black foundation mixed media paper. A vellum surface. I'm not sure what that means. It's very, very, very slidey. Very nice paper. It's $16.49. It's black, all black. Okay, so we got that in too. Alrighty. All right. So I hope you enjoyed it. I will be back next week. And I will see you then. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. And I will be back on Tuesday. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.